Hey guys, it's Megan coming to you from the Needlepoint Clubhouse here in St. Louis, Missouri for another episode of Megan's Musings. So today we're going to talk about something that might seem a little off, but I think there's a lot of reasons why we need to talk about this. So the question is, why are people playing Mahjong and needlepointing all at the same time? Why does it feel like this is a thing? And I'm going to let you in on a secret. I really have no idea. I have no idea. But what I do know is that they are two hobbies that are so joyful and bring community. So I've thought about a lot about this, and we actually talked about, should we bring in a Mahjong set to the Needlepoint Clubhouse? Does that make any sense? And the answer is absolutely. And I think that there's a few things going on in our brains as a society right now. I really think that we are looking for ways to be less digital and more analog. And so here we are in a place where we're feeling and we're touching and we're using textiles, and it's the same with this. It's a feel, it's a touch, it's a click, it's hanging out with people. It's just really, really fun. And so when we opened up this new space, we were trying to come up with ways that we might invite more members of our local community and invite more people to come in and visit us. And so we said, hey, there's plenty of space here. Let's put together a Mahjong table and encourage people to sit and play, sit and stitch, sit and play, and maybe even meet different friends. So maybe we would like to, we're trying to encourage people to come in who maybe are needle pointers or who are not, and to engage with other people in our community. I actually learned to play because I was hanging out at a retreat with some friends, and one of our friends, Claire from Dallas, said, hey, does anybody play Mahjong? And at the time, I think she was sort of looking to begin to hone her skills and wanted to just get to playing. And it happened that there were two other people who knew how to play. This was probably a little over a year ago now. And they needed a fourth player. And I said, no way, no how. I don't need any more hobbies. I don't need any more time taken up in my day. But alas, they bullied me into it. I sat down, and let me tell you what happened. I sat down, and for the first time in a really long time, I focused only on the table. There was not a lot of chatter because we were all learning at the same time, and they were helping me learn. And I really, really focused on what was going on. And I know that a lot of people say that needlepoint is, I think my pal Karen down at Stitches by the Sea coined the term yoga for the mind. And I do think that there is a lot of meditative and wonderful things that happen when you needlepoint, and when you are able to really do something that's meditative, do something with your hands. But for me, it has become something that I relax with, but also something that my mind wanders now. So I'll be stitching away, and I'll think, oh shoot, I forgot to send that person that text, and I'll pick up my phone and I'll send the text, and then I'll get back to needlepoint. So unfortunately for me, I've found that while I love needlepoint and I do use it to build community and I do use it to create beautiful things, it doesn't work. Maybe it's because it's my job, but it doesn't work in a way for me that is really mind clearing. And so as I sat at the table, I got up from the table and I thought to myself, oh my goodness, for the past 30 minutes, I've thought of nothing but this game and the intricacies of it, and just sort of trying to learn and grow. And so that's how I learned, was by sitting down at a table with some friends who were super patient, albeit competitive. Lauren and Claire are both very competitive people, but they were interested in sharing their hobby with me. Did I need another hobby? Certainly not. But what I do need is additional reasons to build community here at our shop. We do a book club about every quarter. We call it Sip and Stitch. We've been teaching Mahjong classes. We're trying to do some open play. We're trying to do some things to just continue to grow our community. And yes, the other thing I've thought about when I learned we were going to have this topic, it is by and large women, right? So for the most part, the majority of people who are in this store at any given time are women. And I don't know, I know I've heard some people say they're teaching their husbands so that they can play at home. I'm interested in teaching my son. I think Lauren has been teaching her son. And so again, there is no real nugget or secret to why these two things are coming together in the way that they are, but we are embracing it, and we are embracing it 100%. And so you'll see, I don't know how much of a wide view we have here, but I'm sitting in a spot here in the shop where We have purchased the Mar Nolan Mahjong mat, which would be an extraordinary project, much like a rug or any other large project that you might carry with you, basket weave, and just think about your Mahjong friends, your needlepoint, and really just enjoy combining the two hobbies. There are opportunities to make Mahjong tile pouches or ways to travel with your Maj. There are, I don't know, fun little quip type things, cocktails and tiles that would be fun to put in the center of a table if you're hosting a girls' night for Mahjong. And we've embraced it even further, and we've got cocktail napkins that say Stitch, Maj, Sleep, Repeat. We've got Stitch and Maj notepads. And, you know, why Mahjong and Needlepoint? I don't think there's a really great explanation for it, but what we're doing is embracing it wholeheartedly. So I encourage you to find open play. Check out your local needlepoint shop to see if there's a group of people who also play Mahjong, because what fun would it be to have a Maj group and a Stitch group that on occasion do a little bit of both. So I don't know, I'm here for it. I am totally here for it. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for indulging us in this Stitch and Maj adventure. And if you're enjoying what we're doing here at Megan's Musings, please hit that subscribe button there on YouTube, and we're going to continue to bring you more fun topics every week.